Whoa.
Yes lads, we're back for another video, and today is a preview for the return of international football. Wales are back on the pitch, and today, or tomorrow, as the day I'm recording this, tomorrow we are taking on Belgium in Belgium. I believe the stadium is like the Den Draft or something like that, but we take on Belgium in a World Cup qualifier in Group E. It's going to be a good one, I think. We've had a good record against Belgium. Let's get into the preview. You'll hear my thoughts on the game and a few others as well. And I also will be joining Reese Bish on Swans Away Days YouTube channel for the live watch along on Wednesday around 7:45 roughly, around that time. But yeah, let's get into the preview. Come on. Anyway, let's get into the game. So before we start, Wales are currently ranked 18th in the world rankings, not in the UEFA rankings, but the FIFA World Rankings covering every team in the world. Wales currently sitting 18th place in those rankings, whilst our hosts and our opposition on Wednesday night, Belgium, are top of the world. They're the best. They're the best team in the world, according to the FIFA rankings. So it's going to be a real tough test. I really do think. Oh, it's going to be us or Belgium who win Group E, in my opinion. Obviously, Czech Republic are a decent team, but it's probably going to be out of one of those three to win the group and get into second. I think it's pretty much a very easy group for us, apart from Belgium, in my opinion. But let's get into like the key players, my predicted lineup, and then we'll hear some other YouTubers' predictions going into this game. So the key players for Belgium, then obviously I don't know if he's captain. I don't believe he is captain, but Kevin De Bruyne. Probably one of the best players in the world right now, and Wales have got to try and keep him quiet. So that's going to be quite tricky. Obviously, Eden Hazard is out, Romelu Lukaku is out, but there are a lot of better players in this Belgium team. Obviously, Hazard is the main man. De Bruyne is the main man. Sorry, but obviously there is going to be the likes of Yannick Ferreiro Carrasco if he's still playing, Yuri Tillemans as well, Thibaut Courtois in goals, Toby Alderweireld at the back. It's going to be a very tough game for Wales. Wales' key player is probably Gareth Bale. We all know the story about Aaron Ramsey. Don't get me started on Aaron Ramsey because it's terrible, really. But our key man is Gareth Bale. Obviously, Dan James as well. The midfield, Joe Allen potentially, Ethan Ampadu at the back. But yeah, the key players, Belgium, definitely Kevin De Bruyne by a long stretch of the imagination. He's best player in the world for me right now. And for Wales is Viva Gareth Bale. Hopefully he can deliver on the big stage. Come on, Viva Gareth Bale. Of course, our last previous meeting between us and Belgium was that memorable night in France in 2016 when Hal Robson-Kanu tore Belgium's defence a new one, and Wales beat Belgium 3-1 in the UEFA European Championships 2016 quarter-final. It was a memorable night. Belgium actually took the lead from Radja Nainggolan. And then Ashley Williams equalised. Hal Robson-Kanu put us 2-1 in front before Sam Vokes sealed the deal with a 3-1 win over the current world #1 team, Belgium. It was a fantastic result from Wales, and we've actually got a real good record against the opposition in Belgium. Our recent games against Belgium have been really good. We've only lost one game out of 5, 2 draws and 2 Wales wins. So we have to be confident going into this. And our last qualifier against Belgium, we didn't lose. We drew at the Cardiff City Stadium, we beat them at the Cardiff City Stadium and drew with them in Belgium. So qualifying record, we are really good against them, and we're really good against them overall. So hopefully we can continue that good form on Wednesday away in Belgium. If we can get a positive result there and then beat them at the Cardiff City Stadium, you know, we could win the group. We could win the group, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself. But our record against Belgium is absolutely phenomenal. To the one that you're all waiting for, my prediction. I don't know. I think it's going to be a really, really tough game. They are defensively really good with the centre-backs they have. Thibaut Courtois in goals as well. Up front, they're a little bit light, I would say, with the exclusion of Romelu Lukaku and Eden Hazard, but they still have Kevin De Bruyne, who's going to cause us no amounts of pressure, and he's going to cause us trouble all game. And I'm worried about De Bruyne playing, I really am, but I'm going to go with a 2-1 Wales win. I think we can get the job done in Belgium. I think we're going to take the lead first with Gareth Bale. I'm not saying free kick, but I would love him to score a free kick. Bale will take the lead for Wales, then Belgium will equalise through Kevin De Bruyne, and then Kiefer Moore, bullet header, top corner, 97th minute. I'm joking. But yeah, Kiefer Moore will win the game for Wales and we're going to win 2-1. Let's see what some other YouTubers have to say going into this game and see their predictions.
So, thanks to Mike for getting me on the channel. Sorry for the bit of the noise and coming out to the moment. But yeah, Wales vs Belgium, obviously an away game for Wales will be a tough game, to be honest. Even though Belgium are missing some key players, you know, Wales are missing Aaron Ramsey, which will be, you know, a big impact because Ramsey's a very good player for us. So my score prediction, I'll go for a 1-1 draw. Slightly confident with, you know, Wales' form going into this game. Obviously, you know, Ryan Giggs for this game, obviously the sag with him, but I do honestly believe Wales will get a result out of this. I think, you know, we'll be confident. Belgium, obviously the best team in the world, I think, in world rankings, but 1-1 draw. Kevin De Bruyne from, I was going to say Man City for Belgium. And for Wales, I'll go for Gareth Bale from a free kick or something like that. Hopefully we can get the win though. I am doing a watch along with Mike at 7:35 on my channel, Swans Away Days, on Wednesday night. So make sure you join me and Mike on Wednesday night. Thanks, Mike, for having me on your channel. And up the
Alright, Mike, how's it going? Difficult one for Wales, this one. But we have an excellent form against Belgium, especially looking back to 2016, when we qualified for the Euros as well, for Euro 2016. This one could go either way, you know, even with Belgium, some of Belgium's injuries and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to be confident. 1-1.
Hello, Mike subscribers, and Mike has just asked me to do my predictions for Belgium versus Wales. I'm going to go with a 3-1 to Belgium. I think they've just got too much class with like De Bruyne, Hazard, you know, just so many you can name. I think Wales will score first. Yeah, from Gareth Bale, and I think it'll De Bruyne brace, and I think Hazard will score. Hazard does better for Belgium than probably Real Madrid, but yeah, it'll be a good game, but I think Belgium will win 3-1. Yeah, thanks for having me on, Mike.
You've heard my prediction, and you've heard a couple of YouTubers' predictions. But before I go into the next part of this preview, I just want to say big, massive thanks to everyone that sent their previews in. Or predictions in. Sorry, it's much appreciated. And yeah, go and check their channels. The links will be everywhere down there in the description. So please make sure to go and drop them a sub. They're top quality guys. I get on with all of them, so go and drop them a sub. And hopefully, yeah, you'll enjoy content from their channel, as the content that they produce is brilliant. So anyway, let's get into the predicted lineup then. So I think this is going to be quite a similar setup. I think Belgium will go with the same formation, the 4-3-3. But anyway, we don't care about Belgium. I think we're going to go with a 4-3-3. Hennessy in goals. I know I would love Tom King to play, obviously being a Newport fan, but realistically it's going to be Hennessy, isn't it? The back four, Swansea's Connor Roberts, Tottenham's Joe Rodon, Bournemouth's Chris Mepham, and Tottenham's Ben Davies as the back four. I think Rodon and Mepham together are going to be a solid partnership. Personally, I think that's the best partnership we could go for with the squad that we've selected, I should say. The midfield three, then I'm going to put Ethan Ampadu next to Joe Allen, provided Joe Allen is fully fit, of course. Otherwise, I probably would put Dylan Levitt in there. I think you should give Dylan Levitt a go. I think his tenacious build at play would be decent in a game like this. Harry Wilson as the number 10, sat in behind Gareth Bale, Dan James and Kiefer Moore. If you disagree with my lineup prediction, what you would change, let me know in the comment section below. I'd like to see what you guys think about the lineup. Do you think that's a decent lineup? Do you think it should be changed? Etc, etc. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this preview. It's another preview that I love doing. I'm going to do Wales previews. I won't care about the Mexico one. It'll only be for competitive football. But if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to drop a like. Subscribe as well. We're on the road to 900 subscribers. So if we can get there within the next few weeks, that'll be much appreciated. But anyway, I'll see you in another video, guys. And as always, come on, you Cymru.